some Seattleites are pretending there isn't a crime crisis, which isn't clever and it's not empathetic, and I'm trying to understand what motivates them. Let's get to it. This segment is presented in partnership with our friends over at Future 42. Turn your frustration into action at future42.org. All right, by now, if you're plugged in, you've probably seen the video. Fox News, I think it was Jesse Waters' show, they sent, one of their correspondents here to talk to Seattleites about the obvious crime and drug crisis. Here's a clip.
Jesse sent Johnny to the progressive hellscape where residents mocked the idea that the city is spiraling out of control.
I've never seen any crime in Seattle. I've never seen any of it. I've seen fun and laughter and fun.
I don't believe that number.
People, they're, getting robbed out here, carjacked.
I've never heard of anyone getting robbed.
Crime is a social issue that could be solved by giving people their basic needs.
It's not a thing that happens just on the street. People don't just come up and try to rob people on the street. Do you walk around every day like someone's going to rob me every second?
Seattle decriminalized drug use, and then they criminalized it again.
Oh my God, who are you getting these facts from? You're from New York. Apparently you're listening to the wrong people.
I saw a lot of people shooting up on my way down here.
Oh, did you? Okay. And they were bothering you?
I was in a car, but, people...
Oh, no, you're in a car. Oh, no, they were hurting you so bad. Oh, no.
Here's the thing. That is genuinely embarrassing. As I was watching the reactions in Seattle, among folks on social media to this, they were mocking Fox News. When I watch that video, my automatic inclination is not to mock Fox News. It's to wonder what the heck the people in that video from Seattle think they're accomplishing. Now, yeah, is this a story that was clearly designed as red meat for a Fox News audience? Yes. That's what we call man on the street interviews. And I don't know what was left on the cutting room floor. There could have been plenty of Seattleites who expressed sincere concern about what's happening on the streets, and Fox News might have edited all that out and then left just the doofy ones in there to make some sort of political point. I mean, that's entirely possible as well. However, to hear any Seattleites just to dunk on Fox News, to prove a point about Fox News, deny the depths of the crisis that we're in, it's not clever, it's not cute, it's not compassionate, and it's certainly not progressive. I don't need Fox News or I don't need, Seattleites on the street to tell us that there's a drug crisis. I mean, the numbers bear it out. You take one walk downtown to see people actively using drugs, to see people overdosing on drugs. We know that we're in the depths of a drug crisis. And the numbers say that our fentanyl crisis here is worse than any other place in the country. And to hear that woman who, some Seattle progressives were just celebrating, the woman in the green jacket in the video, just celebrating on Twitter because she got Fox News. She mocked Fox News on their channel. To hear her say, well, people aren't just, coming up to people randomly and victimizing them. The first thing I thought of was Ina Kwan. Very first thing I thought of, who was just in her car downtown with her husband near the restaurant they own. She was pregnant and was shot to death. Yeah, crime is happening to random people. I mean, we just got done talking about the arrests that were made in the string of violent attacks on elderly Asian Americans. When you downplay the crime crisis, you downplay things like that. It's a slap in the face to victims, to people who have experienced it and are experiencing it at increasingly high levels. And, for all the talk of how caring and, again, progressive Seattle voters are, when I see them dismiss the drug crisis, she asked the Fox News guy, well, was it hurting you? Was it hurting you to see people using while you were driving by? Yeah, it is. It does hurt us. Hurts our hearts. It hurts, our sense of safety and security in the city that we love, because that's what compassion is. When you see people who are actively killing themselves on sidewalks, that doesn't hurt you because you want to make a point against Fox News. That can't be where we're at as a city. Fox News aside, forget them. I don't know if Fox News really cares about what's happening in Seattle or cares to see it better. I mean, the state of Seattle and Portland and the West Coast is probably very good for them when it comes to content and ratings, whatever. Forget them. But let's just think about us. Let's think about our cities. Let's think about our fellow humans. Downplaying the crime crisis and the drug crisis does nothing for us. It does nothing for the people who are suffering. And no amount of dunking on Fox News is going to make that better. That segment was brought to you in partnership with our friends over at Future 42. Turn your frustration into action at future42.org. I highly recommend you signing up for their newsletter. You can be alerted to opportunities to make a difference in this state of ours.